I didn't even know there was a video of this.
You got a light on you?
No, I'm about to turn them on.
You turn the overhead light off when you got that light on? Or you keep one on? Well, I meant a light on you for your streaming.
Oh,
Turn
yeah.
that one on or just for videos?
Just for video. I don't think it will last the whole hour and a half.
You know, you pepper on the other side, so I'll put pepper on the free.
Put on this one. Put on this one. You can.
I know we always have lessons left over. Sometimes we do eat them. Sometimes we do eat it the next day. That's how I'm trying to get your parents' house tomorrow.
See. What's good, man? Let me know if y'all can hear the audio. Trying to get the audio stuff set up. Appreciate that, man. Alright. Hopefully we can string together 2 back-to-back away wins. I must say, I think I like the lineup. Appreciate the sub too, man. I must say I like the lineup so far. I think it's a very aggressive lineup. Um, I honestly think this might be a 4-3-3. I guess we'll see here in just a second. If so, I'll change it. I'm curious to see how it officially says, because sometimes like one football lineups aren't exactly 100% accurate. Yeah, 4-3-3. Oh no, 4-1-3-2. Okay. Right now, I'm watching the game on Hulu. It said it was blacked out. I'm actually in Durham, so I had to use a VPN to actually watch the game on Hulu. So I don't really understand that myself. Alright, let me resave this. Paste that. Alright, that should be the updated lineup. Let's go ahead and get this W, man. I like the lineup. It seems pretty aggressive. I think we look fine when we play the 4-1-3-2. I'm curious to see how aggressive we come out early. Wow, early, sloppy. Jeez. Already. Oh, make it my bad. Let me see if I can fix that. Let me know if that gets any better, if it's still echoing or not. It's not bad. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. Is it still echoing? Is it still echoing? Okay, I think it might be better now. Let me know if it's still echoing or not. I think I had two things clicked on. All right, appreciate that. Yeah. Um for some reason we seem to start off really lackadaisical on the road, and there seems to be no difference here. Jeez. Let's clear the ball. I think if we can stay solid, like I said, you can't lose game. Wow, another poor pass given away. Poor pass given away. Jeez. Yeah, like I was saying before, if you can't lose games if you don't give up goals. However, when we play out from the back, the passes are just so sloppy, and we got lucky there. It's already two poor passes given away in our third of the field. If we can stay solid, you can't lose games if you don't give up goals. If we can stay solid and frustrate them, win the first 15, 20 minutes, and just not give away anything cheap, I think we can start playing our game. But for some reason, when we play on the road, we end up giving away early goals, and it changes the whole game plan. That's offsides. It's not really how I would like to start the game off, but all right. Two poor passes given away in our half. And they've got some early corners. Yeah. That's not bad either right there. We can make something happen early. It's a little bit too much. It's not a bad idea though. I mean, At least we aren't sitting back too much. We've had a tendency in our previous MLS away games to kind of sit back a little bit too much. And I think that's come back to hurt us. I think you can't show a team too much respect. I don't think this is that team though, so I expect it to be a little bit more open. Definitely more so than the previous. If we play like we did midweek, this won't end well. But we seem to have started much better than we did on Wednesday. It's decent, I guess. I mean, I think we started off okay the first 8 or 9 minutes. I'm curious to know, do you guys agree with the formation setup? I'm not opposed to it. I think we play well when we come with the 4-1-3-2. And here we are early. Off the post. Look, did I not tell you? Look, for some reason when we play on the road, we're just the back line is just allergic to playing halfway decent. I mean, that's a good hit. I mean, he hits the post. We're not closing out, and we're fortunate that that wasn't a couple inches low, because if so, that's 1-0 Colorado. I think we have this tendency sometimes to just not press up on the opposing team, and we've been burnt. Similar to the goal that was scored in the home opener, LA Galaxy. We were just we didn't press up on him, and he hit us. And it wasn't quite similar there, but I mean, a couple inches lower, and that's 1-0 to them. Because we've been really sloppy in the back. I guess we're just going to try the long ball over top. I guess. I mean, what is going on here? Wow. That's kind of a soft foul. I'll take it. Definitely a soft foul. I'll take it. And there's really nothing in that. If I'm being objective, there was really nothing in that foul right there. But all right. Okay, that was interesting. So, I mean, they're already kind of dominating early possession. They have had 4 shots, none on target. They did have the one that hit the woodwork, but I mean, I want us to be a little bit more aggressive. Not just hitting the ball over top either. Like, not in that way. We look a little bit indecisive, I will say. Like, I don't think we're trying to play through the middle of this game. it seems we're trying to work down the wings, which, I mean, that's fine, but that's actually a good ball over top. It's halfway. I mean, it's halfway decent. I would definitely say they've probably left their mark on the first 15, 12 minutes or so. More so than us. I guess maybe we're just trying to grow into the game, and I'm not opposed to that. Grow into the game, don't give away nothing cheap, and frustrate them, and we could probably make something shake. So, you gotta get that right there. Franco, you gotta get there on that one. I don't know. I think. How do you guys think we've started off so far? I mean, I don't. I think we're just trying to grow into the game. I'm still not really a fan of playing out from the back, but I mean, I guess. That was out. That was out. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's really been nothing in the first 15 minutes aside from that one shot from them that hit the post. Definitely not much from us. Um, I really don't like playing out from the back. Oh my god. It's play the advantage, man. Just play the advantage. I think sometimes the referees are too quick to actually blow the foul, man. What you gonna do with it, though? That's actually a corner if they don't call a foul, and I think they did call a foul right there. It's kind of a soft foul, but that guy's hair looks insane. Typical things, typical things to start for us on the road. Very bland the first 15 minutes. Nothing really to show for. I guess we're just trying to work it down the wings to take advantage of what they have going on. We're starting to gain a little bit more possession, so. Oh, what are you doing? It's too stagnant, man. Get forward. Now we're trying to string together some passes. That's a foul, yeah. We started to string together some passes right there. That wasn't too bad. Playing in the triangles, getting the ball forward. I mean, here is a good chance for us, I guess, to try and take advantage of a dead ball situation. Just don't squander it. Just don't squander it. And I don't know. I think we just been, I wouldn't necessarily call it flat to start the game off with, but not as aggressive as I would want, but we haven't conceded early, so I'll take it. Hold on, I think somebody's at the front door. It's not a bad idea right there. Make something shake. I like the little pressing we got going on right here. I think we've been okay defensively, aside from the sloppy passes. The really sloppy passes, the two specifically that could have been really dangerous. I hope I didn't just jinx us right here. Boy. Wouldn't have heard any of that one. Make something shake, man. Okay, Ortiz. Okay, Swiderski, what you gonna do with it? First shot on target, not bad. Wasn't really weak, nothing much in it. First shot on target at least. Swiderski with the left foot. Won't much in that, but you know. We are starting to be a little bit more aggressive. No complaints so far, not really. I mean, you know, on the road. Oh, Lindsay, what are you doing? Okay. I mean, it was, yeah, I mean, he kind of did go down easily, so. Soviet Doge, Charlotte FC is the team I'm going for. If that answers your question. Oh, what a ball! Oh, was it Daniel Rios? Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, that. I don't know who that was for certain, but whoever that is, they whiffed at it. Great opportunity to try and get a shot on target. So, okay, Lindsey. That wasn't bad. So, Dersky, the link up played Lindsey out wide, and Lindsey with the pullback sort of. Not bad. Not bad. It was just a little bit too strong. If he plays that back just slightly, that's probably 1-0 us. Definitely a good sequence right there, and probably the last 4 or 5 minutes we've looked okay going forward. I think we've settled into the game nice. Definitely got to take advantage of sloppy passes like that from Colorado. Make the most of it. Just make him sweat, man. Oh. Wow. I don't know how that didn't go in for them. It like bounced off the top bar, hit down, but I don't think it went over the line completely. That's this close away from conceding. Wow. That's twice. They've hit the bar once already, and then with that one, we're very fortunate to not be down by 2. Very fortunate. Jeez, that was wow is all I can say about that one. Jeez. Okay. That might be a yellow. No yellow. Jeez. Wow, we're fortunate to not be down 2. Oh yeah, it's not really a yellow. I think this would be a good time for us to nick a goal off of a set piece. What we did last time, we kind of threw away, didn't really make the most of it. I think we're... How far back are we? I mean, definitely not shooting range, but this is definitely where you get a ball over top and put it in the danger area and make them work for it. Make some shake right here. He went for goal. Okay. That's interesting. This hasn't really been too bad to start for the first almost 30 minutes. They've had 2 chances, which were very fortunate. They both hit the bar and didn't go in. We've had 1 shot on target from Swiderski. Wasn't really much in that. And had another near opportunity that if Jalen Lindsey just kind of pulls back a little bit more, we probably score that. But, 0-0 thus far. And, Fuchs. Oof. Okay, he's kind of selling that one, but So we have a foul there on Fuchs. He kind of caught him a little bit. Nothing really much in that. I mean, that's, you know, he's probably hurt. He's going to feel it out a little bit. Definitely nothing in that. Just kind of getting your ankles kind of tangled up against one another. But tomorrow he's going to be very sore. Oof. I don't think it's nothing serious, but he definitely caught him. So Soviet Doge, where can you watch the game? I'm watching it on Hulu. They had it blacked out, I guess, in North Carolina. So I use the VPN to watch it. But I'm pretty sure if you can't watch it on ESPN Plus, it should be on regular. Yeah, I think it's just ESPN Plus. I'm watching it on Hulu though, so if that answers your question. He's still down. It's been a very interesting first 30 minutes, I'll say that. We're going to make them work for their goal, which I'm definitely not opposed to at all. They've had a couple chances out on Fuchs right there. They're trying to string together something. Okay. Turnover by Colorado. We're breaking forward. Franco, Rios, Ortiz, and is that a corner? Corner. I think it's a corner. We kind of broke forward there. Nothing too major, but we got a corner out of it, so I'll take that any day of the week. I think this is a great opportunity for us to capitalize on a dead ball. Like, I think if we can get ahead, and I think that'll have them playing more open, I think that'll play right into our hands. But we got to get something. Aside from that one shot from Swiderski, we haven't really had much on target. That was the only shot on target, I believe. Alcivar with the corner. Ball in. Squandered. And back to midfield. Lindsay out wide over to Alcivar. Back to midfield. Over to the left, back to midfield. It's a good run if you can get the ball through. Back to Lindsay on the right. I'm watching the game on Hulu, but I'm using a VPN, so I tried to watch the game on ESPN Plus, but it was blacked out. I'm in Durham, so you might have to. I use a VPN to watch the games that are blacked out in the area. That's how I watch the away games, which I think is really dumb. Back to Fuchs midfield. We're definitely starting to try and work something forward. He kind of overdoes it there. goal kick to Colorado. I think the further along the game goes, the more, yeah, no problem. The further they're getting frustrated. Probably the last 10 minutes or so, we've been more control. And we're starting to press a little bit more forward. Definitely, I can see us growing into the game. Definitely more than them. Um, I think the law. I mean, I see how we're trying to exploit because I think they're playing three at the back. So, I mean, I get why we're trying to play down the wings with the long ball. However, I think when we've played short passes, playing the triangles, I think we've had more success. Um, which I mean, again, I see why we're trying to play down the wings. I think there could be a little bit more balance there, but really no complaints. 34 minutes in, basically, they've only had two chances that went off the bar. So I mean, we're lucky to not be down two. We haven't really created too much. I'm hoping we can put something together here before halftime. Oh man, turnover from Swiderski. Colorado's trying to play forward on the counter, sort of, right here. Definitely a very lackluster first half. Eh. That's how I would describe the first half so far. At least for us, it's very eh. Good hold-up play right there. Rios with the ball to midfield, and we're back out wide, trying to push something forward. I think we're an okay soccer team. I think we play better at home, for sure. On the road, I don't think, for some reason, we just can't put anything together. We won our first road game ever this Wednesday against the NSL team in the Lamar Hunt, Cup. So I think we're okay. I think if we can play just as consistently on the road as we do at home, I think we'd be much better. And I'm not sure if that has to do with confidence or what, but. And I also will say, good interception by Lindsay right here. Cross in. I think that if early on in the year we were a little bit too conservative playing five at the back, which I think didn't help us on the road at all. And I think the more we play, the more we're growing some cohesion at the back. And I think once we got away from five at the back, that's when we started looking much better. Colorado's trying to push up forward here. While left for them. I mean, we basically have almost everybody back behind the ball. We're definitely making it hard for them to get something forward. Making them work really, really hard once they do get the ball into the final third. It's just the sloppy passes for us. And Fuchs kind of boots it out of bounds. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I think that if we maybe were to slow it down just a little bit more, I would definitely agree with what the commentator just said. I think we're trying to force the ball down the wings, even if nobody's there. So it's like they're trying to stick with the game plan, even if there's nobody over there. That's good defense right there. I think now let's just see it out to halftime 0-0. Don't concede anything cheap. Get in the halftime regroup and maybe come with a different strategy to start the second half. I think what we came with to start the game initially was okay, but I don't. Playing long balls down the wing is to me isn't really. I mean, it seems very forced. We got to put something forward, man. Yeah, we're just gonna boot it downfield and hope that Rios or Swiderski can get onto it. And I guess that's the strategy so far. We've had other small chances, but those were off of like poor passes from Colorado, not necessarily us. We did have that one stint maybe 15, 20 minutes ago where we were playing the triangles and we made something happen. But aside from that, we've just been forcing it down the wings. Down again. Like, make something shake right here. Oh, man. I think they just had a player go down. Their captain is just went down. He just tried to kick the ball. Yeah. It wasn't really. Yeah, he's done. It's like his hamstring or something. It's unfortunate for him. So for us, I think we just need to see it out at halftime. They have a player down right now. It's unfortunate for him. I guess he's going to try and thug it out. "30 seconds ago, it looked like he was ready to come off. He gave the "come get me, I'm hurt" sign, but now he has his coach kind of feeling on his booty right there, his hamstring. That was interesting. I guess he's going to try and thug it out till the half. It's a soft foul. I will say Colorado really hasn't done too much. I mean, they had those two chances, but I think we've been okay defensively. And now their players down again. Just come off the field, man. Like, if you're hurt, you're hurt. But don't like. I guess he just tried to buy his teammates some more time to warm up because, I mean, it looked like something happened to his hamstring and he tried to run it off. and now he's back down on the ground. So just come on off. It's an unfortunate way to end your night for him. Pull hammy. It happens to everybody, unfortunately. What you doing, man? No, it's about to be halftime. A couple minutes. You saw what? I am. For me? So yeah, first yellow of the game to Alcivar. That's kind of delay of restart. That's kind of petty. I guess, man. I guess. That was bullshit. Yeah. What? That was a very quick yellow to pull out. I guess, man. They kicked the ball in. It should be easy cleanup for Kalina, and it is. Four minutes of added time at the end of the first. Still 0-0. What you doing up there, man? You look guilty. So yeah, I think aside from the first 10 or 15 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes, we've been okay. That's a lazy, cheap foul to give away. Aside from the first 10 or 15, maybe even 20 minutes, we've been okay. We're very sloppy to start the game off with, like we always start every away game for some reason. Lackadaisical, but we've grown into the game, and they haven't had much going forward aside from that last chance to hit the top bar and kind of bounced out. Let's go ahead and finish out the half. I think that's one thing we can try to improve on. We don't necessarily start games or halves very well. They had a long throw in their final third here. Should be a corner kick for Colorado. Throw in. Decent save from Kalina, yeah. Kalina just saved the corner right there. It's still little things for King Kalina. It's still little things. I mean, this is really one of the few times the past 15, 20 minutes they've been in it. That looks like a handball on Colorado. Maybe I'm blind, but that was really one of the few times probably the past 15 minutes they've been somewhat threatening. They haven't been doing much going forward once we got settled into the game. And that's really good to see, especially from that back line who seems to have blunders time to time. That's good defending from Fuchs right there. Throwing in their final third. Flick on from Colorado. Looks like they're trying to have somebody tee up the ball here. And they have a corner. Probably one of the last actions of the first half. Hopefully we just see this out. Get into the locker room, and I think defensively we're fine. Rethink some things going forward. Again, I wouldn't be opposed to just getting a draw here. Definitely the objective here for me is to see out a clean sheet. About 30 more seconds left in the first half here. Corner from Colorado. And nothing cleared. And that probably would be the end of the first half, I would believe. Halftime 0-0. It's been a very okay. It's been a very okay first half. So I would say this: we started very slow, like we always do. Sloppy passes. We had a couple of sloppy passes that could have, if they had more quality, they probably would have done something more with it. They didn't make anything of it, but they did have 2 shots hit the post. One hit the upper bar, bounced down, but it didn't bounce past the line. It bounced just in front of it. We cleared it. Got lucky there. And then they had another shot that hit the top right post. Fortunate there. As far as us, we haven't really had anything going forward. Justice Swiderski half chance, and then him and Jalen Lindsey linked up. And if Lindsey probably pulls it back just a little bit, it's probably a goal. But so that's all we have right now. 0-0 halftime. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think of the first half? If you're watching it, I'm going to go ahead and get some agua myself with it being halftime. I will commence when the second half starts. Stay tuned. Yeah. And welcome back to the stream. Second half about to kick off. If you're just tuning in, this is the live stream watch along for Charlotte FC versus Colorado Rapids in the first half. There wasn't much in it. They had two chances go off the bar. One kind of went off the bar and went down, deflected down, but it didn't go behind the line. It went in front of the line. And then they had another chance. They hit the top right bar and went out. And we've only really had the Swiderski half chance, which was really nothing. So, with that being said, the second half has just kicked off. And here we go. Fuchs back to Kalina. They did have one sub. Their captain got injured late in the first half, and he was subbed off. So that's been the only substitution that I'm aware of so far. Wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me if we had subs, especially with the altitude there. So we'll see how that goes. More with the throw in, kind of just outside our final third over to TT Ortiz, who falls down. Interesting. But back to TT Ortiz, who kicks it over to Swiderski, trying to make something happen. Back to Ortiz over to Moore on the left-hand side. Back to Alcivar with the cross deep in. And that'll be the first corner of the second half to Charlotte FC. Definitely started off the second half a lot more enthusiastic than we did the first half. I'm not sure what Miguel said in the locker room, but looks like he lit a little fire under their toes. So here we go with the first corner of the second half. Alcivar is taking the corner. Low cross in from Alcivar and goal kick. Kind of a waste of a corner. Oh, no, another corner. Never mind. Definitely was low. Wasn't really a good corner. So Alcivar with the second corner of the second half. Corners in. Caruso with the, and that's another corner. 3 straight corners to start off the second half here. And actually, I think if he connects there, that's probably a goal for us because of how close he was in the box. Third corner here by Alcivar. Corners in. And Mora kind of does whatever and trips over himself, and the ball goes out of bounds. Colorado with the throw in. And we seem to be pressing up. Fuchs with the cross. TT Ortiz cleans it up in our final third over to Daniel Rios. Alcivar tries to clean it up with the shot, drill shot. Swiderski, 2 straight. Oh my goodness. 2 straight saves from the Rapids keeper, and either one of those could have been our first goal. Definitely look a lot more threatening to start the second half. TT Ortiz keeps the ball alive here. Alcivar with a threatening shot. Back to Swiderski with another half chance. And Swiderski wide left. I like how we have started the second half for sure, and I think we are trying to get something out of this game here. Colorado's pushing forward. Down in the final third for them. Colorado with the misplaced ball. Fuchs with a little trickery right there. Foul on Colorado. Charlotte FC ball. Quick play here from Swiderski to get the ball moving again. Carujo over to Lindsay. Back to Lindsay. Back to Carujo. Looks like we're trying to settle back down. And what in the Fuchs with the most errant of passes. He just kicks it behind Mora. I don't know what went on right there. Jeez. And now Colorado with a dangerous ball, and he kind of trips over himself. Fortunately, nothing came out of that. I'm not sure what Fuchs was doing right there. He just passed the ball behind Mora. Yeah. Goal kick, Charlotte FC. Still 0-0. 50th minute. Goal kick, Kalina. Long kick. Oh my God, Bronico, what are you doing? Out of bounds, Bronico mishandled the ball. Rapids throw in at the midway line. Rapids throw in, mishandled from Fuchs. Then he misplays the ball to Swiderski, and Rapids keeper has the ball now. Rapids trying to play out from the back. Misplaced ball from Rapids center back. Carujo with the foul, and he may see a booking for this, and he will. It's the second yellow for us. The first was on Alcivar. Second, Carujo, and yeah, he got him pretty good right there. Rapids free kick from the halfway line. Deep ball over top. Kalina cleans it up. Nothing much there. Kalina with the kick. Rios trying to hold the ball. He wins the ball back. Back to Bronico. Over to Franco. And he's kind of pushed backwards to Fuchs. Fuchs carrying the ball to the halfway line. With the ball over to Franco. Franco to TT Ortiz, who gets knocked over and no foul. That was kind of soft there. Rapids playing the ball. Trying to counter here. Back. Rapids with the cross. They're in the final third here. And Kalina cleans it up there early cross. Nothing in that right there. Kalina with the throw. Swiderski mishandles the ball. Rapids throw in. I think if we started the second half much better than the first. Now we just need to make something happen. Possession doesn't mean anything if you can't make something happen from it. Rapids putting Fuchs in the blender with the crossover, and Kalina cleans it up easily again. Seems to be their strategy for the second half. Try to get early crosses through. Out of bounds. Charlotte FC ball on the right hand side. Throw in. Throw in Jalen Lindsey. The crossfield switch over to Swiderski. Back to Mora. Rios running onto the ball, and that will be a goal kick. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Swiderski putting pressure up top. Definitely have looked better defensively to start the second half. Charlotte FC with the ball midfield. Oh, wow. Franco foul on... Who was that? Franco. Free kick Charlotte FC. Looks like they're getting ready to maybe put Zardes into the game. This will be interesting. Triple subs for Colorado. And this is definitely going to get their crowd going now. Back to the play of game. Free kick Charlotte FC. Looks like Alcivar standing over the ball to deliver for the dead ball here. Alcivar with the ball over top. Rios in and throw in off the left hand side. Nothing much came from that. Yeah, they have triple subs coming in. Cross in from Bronico. Turnover us. Colorado with the counter, and they lose the ball. Back to Moore. Moore up to Rios. Rios trying to make something happen just outside the 18-yard and over to TT. And loses the ball there, and Colorado just boots it out. Crudujo cleans it up. Throw in Charlotte FC. Alcivar with the ball, midway line over to Jalen Lindsey. Lindsey off the right hand side trying to make something happen. Out of bounds, throw in, back to Crudujo. Plays it over to Fuchs, who then plays it over to Moore off the left hand side, back to Fuchs. Fuchs who boots it up the field. Alcivar. Driving forward with the cross over to TT. Over to Franco. Back to Bronico. Over to TT with the cross. Over to Franco. Wow. Who soars it into the next atmosphere. He's claiming corner, and I find it hard to believe that somebody misses a goal that far, that hard, that close. I'm sure it was hit or altered by something there. Colorado with the triple subs coming in. Zardes has the crowd. Interesting. 3 players on for Colorado. Gyasi Zardes being the headliner here. I'm curious to know when Miguel is going to make subs on our end. We've played fine, but I think once you get around the 60th minute, it's definitely time to shake something up. They've already made 4 subs, one being an injury sub. Game back on. Fuchs stealing the ball away here over to Moore, who crosses the ball over. Wow. Nobody gets on the end of it. Interesting. Very, very interesting right there. Corner. It's like our third or fourth corner. I think our fourth corner of the half, maybe fifth. Gotta make something happen here. Corner, Charlotte FC. Fuchs kind of mishandles the ball there. Booted away from Colorado, and Kalina cleans it up near the halfway line. Up to Bronico, who then tries to get it up to Lindsay off the right-hand side, and Giassi Zardes making an impact early, winning the header there. Colorado with numbers forward. Oh, and they mishandled that. Colorado with the half-decent counter chance there. Charlotte wins the ball back off the throw-in from Colorado. Booted up the field towards Daniel Rios. Back to Colorado, back to the keeper, who ships it off left, up to their left wing. They're near the halfway line. Kurujo with the interception. Alcivar, Ortiz mishandles the ball back to Colorado. Foul on Ortiz, and that may be a yellow as well. And it is 3 yellows for Charlotte FC, 0 Colorado. I guess, man. I guess. Colorado with the quick free kick back to their center back. Zardes with the ball for them. And they have numbers going forward. Rapids pushing forward, and corner. If he plays that ball any better, it's probably 1-0 Colorado. Corner, Colorado, off the left-hand side. Nothing comes of that. Back to the halfway line. Colorado possession still. They're shifting the ball over to the right-hand side. Cross forward. Nothing comes of that. Goal kick, Charlotte FC. After the first 5 or 10 minutes, it's been very bland second half for both teams, honestly. We started off very spirited for the first 5 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, and then nothing since. And I think this is probably where I would try and go to the bench to try and make a sub, make a change, get some new legs into the game. And Daniel Rios is on the ground tying his shoes. Kalina boots it over to Mora from the goal kick. Back to Fuchs. Back to Mora. Up to Rios, who heads it out of bounds. Colorado. Ball near the halfway line. Who they try to get it to Zardes, who misplaces the ball. And handball, Colorado. Yellow. That's an interesting yellow given to Colorado there, but interesting that there. Kuruho over to Lindsay. Back to Kuruho. Over to Fuchs. Back to Kuruho. Over to Lindsay, who just passes the halfway line. Back to Kuruho. Over to Fuchs. And this is pretty much how the second half has been. Fuchs with the halfway decent ball through the middle. Franco over to Mora. Back to Fuchs. And he boots it over to the right hand side. Second half has been very bland. And I'm actually surprised we haven't made a sub at this point to try and get something energetic going forward. Back to Mora, who kicks it over to Kuruho, who's in the halfway line. Over to Swiderski, and that'll be a goal kick, Colorado. This second half has been very dry. Goal kick, Colorado, over to the left-hand side. As they try to push the ball up towards midfield. They retreat back to the keeper. Header over to Mora. Crosses it over. Keeper deals with it. Releases it early. Over to their right winger, who plays it through the middle. And they have time here and they have space. They shift it out wide left. They cross it over. And he does keep it in somehow. Colorado with the cross. Alcivar gathers, sends it forward to Daniel Rios, who gets fouled. And that has been pretty much the summary of the second half. Very much stop and go. Looks like Ben Bender and Ruiz will be entering the game. Hopefully, Bender can make something happen here. Ortiz off for Bender, and Alcivar off for Ruiz. Colorado with the ball, switching the play over to the right hand side, and tries to play on Zardes. Nothing comes of it. Wow, that's interesting. Throw in Charlotte FC here as we just passed the 70th minute. What do you want, man? Come here. Come here. Fuchs boots the ball forward. Throw in Colorado near the corner flag, right hand side. You want some attention, huh? Throw in Colorado. Ruiz with the slight trickery right there. Throw in Charlotte FC near the corner flag. Into the 18-yard box with the back flick to Swiderski from Rios. Colorado boots it out of bounds. Fuchs over to Mora. Boots it up to Rios. Controls it. Good hold up play. Back to Bender. Kicks it back to Kuruho. Out of bounds. Charlotte FC throw in. And I guess it's kind of early to say. The subs really haven't made much of an effect on the game. Can't necessarily say they were bad subs because I do think we needed to get some fresh legs onto the pitch. But it's still early to kind of tell. This whole game has been very blah. It screams of classic 0-0, but you never know until the final whistle is blown. Fuchs back to Kalina. Kalina up the field. Bender with the ball midfield. Over to Lindsay. Up to Swiderski. No foul called, and Colorado looks to push the ball forward. Off the half counter. Colorado with the throw in. I'm so glad this game wasn't prime time on Sunday because, boy, there's just been nothing in it. There's been nothing in the game aside from those two chances that Colorado had in the first half to hit the bar, and then we forced their keeper to have a double save. That's really been all in it. They were definitely good saves that he made from a shot from Alcivar and then Swiderski, but aside from those instances, it's been very much let's boot the ball forward, see what we can make, see if we can make something happen. Fuchs with the ball. Fuchs kind of loses the ball. Colorado then loses the ball in turn, and Moore saves it up to Daniel Rios with a nice bit of skill there, and now we have numbers going forward. Rios over to Ruiz. Wow, deflected just wide, corner, Charlotte FC. That was a few feet away from being the first goal of the match, and probably whoever scores, if anybody scores, that's probably the game because nobody else has really done much of anything. Daniel Rios with a nice bit of skill. That's not really, yeah. That could be given as a handball. Corner, Charlotte FC. Ruiz over the ball. Ball in. Down to Rios. Goal kick, Colorado. And it's just been one of those games, it seems. 75th minute going into the 76th. Colorado's pushing the ball up the left-hand side, and they run the ball out of bounds. Colorado has played very sloppy today. Very, very sloppy. Jeez. Throw in Charlotte FC. Back to Kalina. Playing out from the back. Ruiz with the ball, kind of misses it. Bronico takes it over, driving forward. Back to Lindsay. Over to Franco, back to Lindsay, back to Franco. Over to Fuchs. And just trying to make something happen here. Trying to open him up. Over to Corujo, back to Fuchs. Over to Moore off the left-hand side. Gets it over to Ruiz, who seems to have been fouled, but nothing is called. Rios driving the ball forward. Gets it over to Franco. Franco mishandles the ball, turns it over. Story of the game. Colorado breaks forward. They have not numbers, but Zardis pushing the ball forward, and again another terrible pass from Colorado. And jeez, this is some of the worst passing I've seen this season. They can't string together any kind of passes, and if they could, they might be winning right now. Back to Corujo. Over to Fuchs. Plays it through the middle up to Bender, who mishandles the ball. Story of the game. Both teams can't seem to control the ball. Free kick, Colorado. And both teams have just been terrible passing the ball around today. Terrible first touches. Mishandles everywhere. Very sloppy on both teams. Colorado with the ball midfield, over to the left-hand side, driving forward. Colorado with the switch of play to the right-hand side, through the middle, crossover to the left, boots it down, goal kick, Charlotte. And this game, if anybody scores here, I would be surprised. If somebody does score, it'll probably be very fluke, and it'll be a fluke goal if anybody scores. There's been no cohesion, it seems, for either side once they get into the final third. Over to Mora. Up to Bender, who misplays the ball. Out of bounds. Colorado throw in. Jeez. Approaching the 80th minute. Still 0-0. You know. Colorado playing it through. Moore gets it. Loses the ball. Back to Bender. Bender back to Fuchs. Over to Corujo. Back to Fuchs. Over to He tried that over to Bronico. Ruiz with the pressure. Swiderski with the pressure. Lindsay with the pressure. Ruiz with the ball over to Swiderski. And that'll be a corner. Corner kick, Charlotte FC. And that's what hard work will get you right there. Just a simple press from Ruiz, and Swiderski yields the corner kick. And you like to think of all the corners we've gotten today, maybe one of these will get us something. Ruiz over the ball. 81st minute. This game is getting late. Who's going to be great? Ruiz over the ball. Corujo with the ball, header. And sliced out wide from Lindsay. Goal kick, Colorado. What a very interesting game we have here. Colorado playing out from the back. Through the middle they go, up to midfield. Over to the left-hand side. Back through the middle. Up the middle. Just outside the 18-yard, and a very ambitious, very ambitious shot from Colorado there. Goal kick, Charlotte FC. Nothing in this game. Each team has had 2 chances, and aside from those 2 chances, it's just been nothing. Very sloppy passing. It was a very sloppy play from both teams. And you have to wonder, I don't want to make this excuse, but maybe you can't be mentally drained from the game on Wednesday, but geez, very sloppy play from everybody. Clinton boots it forward. Foul, Colorado. Yeah, I think both teams just see this out and get a draw. There's been nothing. You know, if there was going to be a goal, it would be from when Colorado hit the post twice in the first half, or from when we had Alcivar with the shot and Swiderski with the shot, forcing the double save. If it didn't come there, I think you're right. I think it's just going to be a draw here because there's just been nothing in this game, which I will be fine with a draw on the road. Like I said, you can't lose games if you don't give up goals. I'm definitely fine with a draw here. Colorado with the ball. Back on the right-hand side. Right back boots it to the center back. Near the halfway line. Back to the right back. Switches the play over to the left winger. Driving forward. Tries to get the ball in the low cross. Throw in Colorado. 84th minute. 0-0 still. And it looks like Colorado is definitely trying to get something from this game as they are making yet another substitution here. And I don't blame them. If you're playing at home, you don't want to lose games, but also you should be picking up wins at home. If you pick up wins at home, you can be a dangerous team. If you don't lose games on the road, you can be a dangerous team. If we can just get that sorted, I think we'll be all right. Colorado with the throw in. Long throw. Kalina punches it. Clearance. And Colorado with the ball near the halfway line. Tries to cross it and does over to the left center back since they're in the back three. Zardes over top, and too much for him. He was offsides anyways. At this point, let's just see the game out. Don't give up anything stupid. This is where I think you learn how to not lose games. You don't necessarily have to go for the win here, but I think this is a good opportunity to learn how to not lose games, which is just as important sometimes as learning how to see a game out when you're already up 1 or 2 goals. Kalina with the boot. 2 more subs coming on for Charlotte. Curious to see who this is going to be. Mora up to Bender on the left-hand side, driving it forward near the corner flag. Crosses it through the middle. Too much. Back to Colorado. Over to Lindsay. Crosses it in. And that'll be interesting corner to give away. And I guess you don't want to take any chances there, but corner Charlotte FC. 86th minute. Has to be our 5th or 6th corner. Ruiz over the ball, looking to cross it in, and the referee is getting involved, pushing and shoving. Looks like Zardes and Ruiz are getting into it, and the referee is getting involved here. Stern talking to from the ref. We resume. Ruiz over the ball. Boots the ball in. Short, low corner. That looked like a handball. That looked like a handball. Lindsay wins the ball near the midway line. Boots it back to Kalina. But I must say, I think that was a handball from Colorado. Inside the box, which would mean a pin, but all right. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm blind. Who knows? There definitely weren't too many players appealing for us, so maybe I'm just seeing things, just blind, whatever. Back to the Colorado keeper. Cleans it up. Up to the center back. And down goes Daniel Rios. And they're trying to pull him up. Uh-oh. Rios and one of the Rapids players somewhat get into it. We're approaching the 90th minute, and I think there were 2 subs to come on. It's going to be a double change for us. Those players haven't come on yet. Yeah, he tries to pull up Rios, who's on the ground, and he kind of, Rios shoves him back. Yeah, Rios is making the most out of that. And it looks to be a defensive change. I assume maybe it'll be a 4-2-3-1 maybe, with Rios coming off for Jones. And Mackenzie Gaines comes on as well. Five minutes of added time, and this is going to be interesting. Rapids trying to make something happen. Fail. Jones over to Kudoho. Back to Kalina. Booster through the middle. Whoa. And we are on to something here. Gaines. He's through. Oh, and Gaines, what are you doing? He's through, and he just has to lay the ball off to Swiderski, and that's very, very selfish. All you can say is wow there. Gaines has pace, and he's through, and he just has to lay the ball off to Swiderski. Just lay the ball off. If he lays the ball off, that's a tap in. Tunnel vision. That's wow. 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 All you can say is wow. Because he was through on goal, but he just has to literally lay the ball off. That's a tap in. That's Man City ball all day. That was selfish. And that's how you win 3 points right there on the road. And I doubt we get another chance that good. Jeez. Jeez. Charlotte throw in. Jeez. Kalina up to Bronica. That was probably the chance to put us ahead late. I'm not sure if we get another one that clean. Fuchs up to Bender. Good hold-up play. Over to Mora. Ruiz with the ball through the middle. Back to Bronica. Over to Kurujo. Back to Fuchs. Up to Bender. Bender gets it forward and out of bounds. Throw in Colorado. About 2 minutes left. Oh, I'm sorry. Throw in Charlotte. About 2 minutes left of added time left. And let's just see this game out. We should be walking away with 3 points here. Mackenzie Gaines just, wow. Just wow. Moore with the throw in. Rapids with the ball. Throw in Charlotte. 93.5 minutes. Nothing stupid here, and we walk away with a point. Throw in Charlotte. Over to Lindsay. Throw in again off of Colorado. 94th minute. Still 0-0. And nothing dumb here, and we walk away with a point. Still should be 3. Mackenzie Gaines with a very selfish play. Ball forward. And this is probably going to be it. Maybe one more chance. Colorado with the goal kick here. About to be a draw. They
have they drawn on the road yet?
Nah, I mean they won Wednesday on the road.
That was some bullshit team, though, right?
Yeah. Colorado moving the ball forward.
Come on now.
Right. You just
Give it up right here.
yeah. You can't give up the goal here. Oh, over the top. That should be it. Yeah. That should be it. I mean, you'll take a draw on the road because you're still picking up 1 point.
How was Colorado?
They're all right. I mean, they really should have won. I mean, they had a good chance.
Who Colorado should have won?
No,
Or
we
Charlotte
did.
Southern.
There was a good chance. Where's that at?
I think I started dropping the goalie jerseys.
Where's it at? I don't know where it was exactly.
Yeah,
This right here.
right
Yeah, bruh. So he breaks through, and the guy who gets it is super fast, but he does something really selfish, and he doesn't pass the ball off. Gets the ball right here,
That looked perfect too.
and it's just lay the ball off right here,
Yeah.
and he shoots it.
Uh,
So
man, he wanted the glory.
he did want the glory instead of making the smart pass.
Mm-hmm.
So
They just started churning out some, at least get some points on them.
yeah, 0-0.
What time y'all going to the farm tomorrow?
Mama said they're gonna leave Concord around 8, so maybe around 10. So 0-0. Your final score: Charlotte FC, Colorado. First road draw, wasn't a loss. You keep a clean sheet. That's how you build a season. If you like the content, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe. That's all I got for you. For the crown, be easy. Peace.